Are you looking to get bad scores in your exam and feel major disappointment throughout your life? If so, you've come to the right place. In this video, I will share step by step on how you can create as much stress as possible, get a bad score on your exams, and ultimately convince yourself that you're just not made for studying. The first step is to procrastinate. There's more to life than just studying. You have lots of things that you need to do, and now is the time to rest and do them. Enjoy your life. This is the most important step. You shouldn't even be thinking about your exams because it creates stress, and you don't need stress right now. Besides, who even studies a month before their exams? So just sit back, relax, and enjoy your life. Step 2 is to cram. So there's one day left until your exams, and now is the time to study. Before you start, make a vow to yourself that you will study as hard as possible. You will study for hours and take no breaks at all. You must push yourself as hard as you can. The more headaches you have to go through, the better. After all, it's about discipline. You have to remind yourself that this is what the top achievers have to go through. Discipline is what separates the top achievers from the rest. The third step is to study passively. So now that you've made a vow to yourself, it is time to study. Open your book, read your notes, and highlight all the key areas. You should aim to go through as many pages of notes as you can until you get dizzy and you can't read anymore. Don't stop. Highlight more and read more. Whatever you do, you must never stop. Remind yourself that this is what successful people have to go through, and it's all about discipline. Also, don't forget that when you highlight, you should use color codes because it's important to study smart and not study hard. Step 4 is to punish yourself. So now it's time to do some practice questions. And after all the hours of reading through your notes, after all the headaches you've gone through, you still got a question wrong. How is this possible? Your brain must be getting weak. You should teach it a lesson. Tell it not to do this ever again. So make sure you hurt yourself. Make sure you cry and hate yourself. After all, when you study, it is important to focus only on your results and not on the process of learning. Who even cares about learning? What's really important is getting all those questions correct. The fifth step is to sleep late. You must continue studying no matter how late it is. You must never stop because that's what successful people do. It's all about discipline. You need to push yourself beyond human limits to prove that you really want a good score in this exam. You don't need sleep. The sixth and final step is it is what it is. So you finished your exam and your scores are out, but it did not go well. Despite pushing yourself beyond your limits, going through all of those hours of studying, having to battle through intense stress and disappointment, it still did not go well. But in the end, it doesn't matter. At least you tried your best. Maybe studying is just not for you. Maybe you're just not meant to do well in school. Besides, you have other things to do anyways. So now it's time to rest from all your hard work and never think about exams ever again. So that was the step-by-step guide that you need to follow if you want to stress as much as you can while getting bad scores for your exams. But before I end this video, I'd like to emphasize that the purpose of this video is to make you more aware of the common traps that students fall into. And hopefully once you're more aware of these things, you can see things differently and improve yourself. But anyways, if you found this video even a bit helpful, please consider subscribing because I have a lot more content incoming.